And they kick off here. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Andreas Christensen plays alongside Simon Kjær in central defence. Christian Eriksen plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Oh, he could be in here, Derek.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And the snuffing out of the cross there. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. I must say, this looks promising. Who can he pick out? Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Denmark with the ball again. Andreas Cornelius. Braithwaite has it. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, what a stop that was. Eriksen. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Kasper Dolberg. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. A delicious piece of skill. Andreas Cornelius. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Brozovic. Brekalo. Just the challenge that was required. And it'll be a throw for Denmark. Andreas Cornelius. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mikael Damsgaard. And the right place to cut out the pass. Beautifully disguised ball. Just unable to take advantage of that. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Now they stopped them in their tracks. In behind for him to chase. And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And all the way through to the keeper. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Well, no surprise there. The hosts have enjoyed most of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. What a vital intervention. And well off target in the end. Good pressure from the defender to put him off. Martin Braithwaite. Dolberg has it. Now with Petkovic. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Really good challenge. And he's through here. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Kramaric. Defensive excellence there. What a shocking pass, really. Throw-ins given. Well, pressing really high. And they have possession again. And there to intervene. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And a very good challenge. 30 minutes left for play. Well, the intervention was by Luka Modric, a good one. Chance here, Kramaric. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Martin Braithwaite. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. He has teammates around him. Terrific block. Well, they fancy a short one. Højbjerg. Good-looking move, this. Well, wasteful from Denmark. Bonna Sosa. Brozovic. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And just has to remain calm. And he struck the post. Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. In position. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Can't miss, surely. Well, what a stop that was. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Promising looking attack. A wonderful intervention. Mislav Orsic. Tremendous ball played through. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next? Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. He has time to play it over. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. That'll be a Denmark ball. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Martin Braithwaite. And making the run to the inside. Struggling to keep the ball. Martin Braithwaite. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Oh, a smart save to keep them in it.
Well, that keeps it interesting, but they're running out of time here.
Well, he has players waiting at the back post. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Norway versus Croatia.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the starting 11 for Croatia. Marcelo Brozovic plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Mislav Orsic. The ball with Luka Modric. Opportunity here. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Alexander Sørloth. Useful looking position, you've got to say. A fine reading of the situation. And does well to keep it in play. Well, a last-ditch challenge, but there's always an element of risk about it, and we wonder what the referee is going to do next. And it might be. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking very comfortable here. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Modric. Plenty of support here. Is it going to be? Really sound defending. It's still alive. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. 3 goals without reply. Careless in possession. Brekalo. Being egged on by the crowd. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. So back underway, 3-1 the score. Andrej Kramaric, and in with a real chance. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Haaland. Well, he's won the ball. Petkovic. Now can they create something? It has to be. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
And he takes on the shot. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances, they're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more. This could get really embarrassing.
Crossing opportunity. Well, potential danger. Erling Haaland. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible. Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. Can he put it away? In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Haaland. El Yunusi. Gregerson. Haaland. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Brekalo. Will it be? Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Bergen. Just the challenge that was required. Alexander Sørloth. And slipped through beautifully. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
Well, could this be the turning point? The fans are certainly hoping so.
Jørgen Strand Larsen. Kramaric. Chance to finish. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. So the whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Can he take the chance? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. El Yunusi. Björkan. Berger with it. Crosby. El Yunusi. Pretty simple for the keeper. Brozovic. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Alexander Sørloth. El Yunusi. Nicely cut out. Haaland. Now Brozovic. Not a bad pass it was. Mislav Orsic. 30 minutes to go then. Alexander Sørloth. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Using space on the opposite flank now. Luka Modric. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
A smart stop here. Well, the short corner routine deserves credit for winning the ball back. Going well. Berge. El Yunusi. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Vida. Brekalo. And a timely intervention. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Now they've lost it. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Brozovic. Chaleta Tsar. Brekalo. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
They've regained possession. El Yunusi. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Vida. Now Brozovic. Modric. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. Opportunity it is. Still alive. Haaland. Is it going to be? And throwing himself at the ball. Elects to go short. Great opportunity. Oh, that is a superb save. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. And on the back of that decision, now it's a caution.
Well, it's a tight...
The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, it still could be dangerous. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Norway up against Poland.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Holland, can he take advantage? And still a chance. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Nikola Zalewski. Strong but fair tackle. Alexander Sørloth. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Lewandowski. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders, he's got that ability to run with the ball into open space, he can pick out a pass, he can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
Really vital interception here. Piontek. Berger with it. Jørgen Strand Larsen. Hold on! Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Berger. Really vital interception. Lewandowski. And a good take under duress there. He's got space. And cutting in from the flank. Oh, he's only gone and found the net! What purity of hit! Caught it absolutely perfectly! So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Torsby. And in the perfect position to read it. Throw in to Norway. Alexander Sørloth. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Jørgen Strand Larsen. Determined defending. Oh, good vision. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, he's lost the ball. El Yunusi. Just the challenge that was required. Well, visionary passing. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Piontek. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
They might be able to get in now. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage. That is that. So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Szymon Żurkowski. Lewandowski now. An attack full of promise. And diving to thwart him. It's a short one. And it's Krychowiak, able to get a body in the way. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Well, there to intercept. El Yunusi. Berge with it. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Haaland. Will he finish? Determined defending. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. And a struggle for Norway to keep possession. Piontek. Chances on. Oh, magnificent reaction. Just the clearance that was needed. Well, we're into the final half hour.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Very quick thinking there. Zalewski. Lewandowski. Morten Torsby. El Yunusi. Haaland. Oh, managing to beat him. He must finish! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target.
Well, there you have it. The hosts have had so much of the possession, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they keep it going? Now, denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity, maybe. Will she produce the red card here? Decent technique. But the goalkeeper did his job. Gregerson. Berge with it. Pedersen. And he takes it away. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
Can he put it in? Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Taken short. El Yunusi. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Teammates available. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Not the worst free. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
And a decent delivery. Still could be dangerous. Well, they've survived the attack. Lewandowski. Żurkowski. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. El Yunusi. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. El Yunusi. In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all. 3 goals without reply. And that is going to be that. Well... And the contest begins. Stepanenko. Zubkov. Kacharaba. Crossing possibilities. Taras Kacharaba getting the ball forward. On a pass that lacks quality. Is this the moment? And the keeper got there. And the short option preferred. With no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Pedersen. And Norway have it back now. Alexander Sørloth. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Serhii Sidorchuk. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Dangerous looking attack. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Serhii Sidorchuk. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, let's see if something comes of this. He's in behind the defence here. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
Well, I still don't know how he kept that out, Derek. It's a fantastic save to keep it all square.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Well, great read there to intercept. And he takes on the shot. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Berge. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Zubkov. Edouard Sobol. Getting in there to intercept. Jørgen Strand Larsen. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down. Sobol. Serhii Sidorchuk. He has time to play it over. Well, still an issue here. Threat over for now, it seems. Morten Thorsby. And possession lost by Norway. Kacharaba. A bit of running room now on the wing. And taking it away. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. This to make it 1-0. In it goes! A well-taken penalty. 1-0 then. Well, they need to get tighter here, but quick thinking defensively. Sobol. Well, the managers will not. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. El-Yunusi. Well, a textbook interception. Difficult to stop him. Well, couldn't keep it in. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. A short free kick this time. Great vision to switch the play. Alexander Zubkov. On the ball, Mohamed El-Yunusi. El-Yunusi. Fired in there quickly. Well, it all counts for naught. Timchik. Plenty of options. Is it going to be? Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, after a slow start where he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
Chance to play it in. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. Malinovsky. Stepanenko. And can they exploit the space out wide? Stepanenko. High quality defending. Pedersen. Jürgen Strand Larsen. And intercepts again. Timchik. Into the final 20 minutes. Moving into the advanced position. And teammates to play it to. Stepanenko. Can he put it away? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Torsby. Jürgen Strand Larsen. Morten Torsby. And a poor ball. Alexander Zubkov. Holland. How about the cross? Oh, great defending. Torsby. Magnificent defending. Ilya Zabanyi. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And he's in. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Haaland. El Yunusi. Top-class defending. 5 minutes left. Morten Thorsby did well to win the ball back. Haaland. El Yunusi. Counter-attacking, very much an option. They need to get bodies back. And it might be. Can they slot it home? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Erling Haaland. Haaland. Could be. And in it goes. They're getting closer. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on... On the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Norway against Denmark.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
He's got to score! Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. And the starting lineup for Denmark. Kasper Schmeichel begins in goal. Andreas Christensen plays alongside Simon Kjær in central defence. Christian Eriksen starts alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Pedersen. Jørgen Strand Larsen. And fed forwards. Well, still an issue here. And I think the threat has been averted. Damsgaard. Strong but fair tackle. And Norway will get the throw in. Jürgen Strand Larsen. Can he play it in? Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And he read it well. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
And that pass could be troublesome. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Oh, that's an interesting pass. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. So underway again following the goal that made things level. An alert piece of defending. Andreas Cornelius. Damsgaard. Well cleared away. And that's how to deal with finesse.
Well, it's an easy save for the keeper. It wasn't the best option, that's for sure.
Alexander Sørloth. Well, they've given him too much space. Outdoing his opponent. Oh, big opportunity. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. And possibilities here. Must be. And another one. 2 quick goals. Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout? No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball 1. And intercepted there. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. And beating the defender. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Placed into the danger zone. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Bergen. Slipshod passing. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Holland. Being egged on by the crowd. That is that. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Went in strongly, decisively. Fabier. Nicely timed tackle. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart. A smart stop here.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Well, the pass not finding its target. This could level it. Able to close down the shot. And the short option preferred. And he read it well defensively. Pedersen. And that's an important intervention. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Was an important piece of defending. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Morten Thorsby. A good and fair challenge. Alexander Sørloth. That's excellent defending following the cross. Can't miss, surely. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Well, he was being pressed, but did his job. Not the best challenge, free kick. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
Very open, isn't it? An absolute joy to watch. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. And great work to confuse the defender. 20 minutes to go. Denmark have it back now. Elianusi moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, he was eager to have a go, but it didn't work out for him. Højbjerg. Braithwaite has it. And there to intervene. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. It did look on for them, but not to be.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Take it away. Now can they create something? Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Can he finish? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins, margins.
Well, he has done well there, but he should have won the game. They probably won't get another chance now.
This could be the moment. Oh, denied by the post. Well, nothing untoward happened. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. And snuffing out the danger. Plenty of support here. Real chance. Keeper getting the touch. And the referee blows the whistle. Still. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Croatia against Denmark.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant...
Oh, big opportunity! Couldn't make it 1-0. Maybe not quite warmed up.
Well, that should have been the opener. He has to hit the target from there.
And the starting 11 for Croatia. Marcelo Brozovic plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And short it is. Brekalo, body in the way. Kramaric. Here's Modric. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Well, back underway. And 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And he's made headway. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. An alert piece of defending. Christensen. Braithwaite has it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Oh, great defending. And played in. Well, it still could be dangerous. Couldn't quite hang on. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, they might be piling on the pressure, but they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
And coolly done in the end. Petkovic. Brekalo. It might be. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Taken short. Brekalo. And no way through. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Brilliant piece of skill. And showing fine vision. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. He's got to score! Excellent block. Read it well. Andreas Cornelius. It must go in, surely. Well, I have to say, that was begging to be put away.
Well, I was never known for my finishing ability, but I would have put that away. That's a shocking finish.
Andrej Kramaric. Brekalo. Making sure it didn't get past him. In with a chance. Can they... Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, they're certainly not...
And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Robert Skoff. Beautifully disguised ball. Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Kramaric. Nicely timed tackle.
Well, there it is. The away side haven't had as much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, the managers will now deliver their... So back underway here into the second half. And space to exploit, maybe. Well, if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
And a timely intervention. Big chance! Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Well, he's given us away. Can he get one back? Can they slot it home? Well, threat over for now. Takes aim. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And short it is. It's looking promising. And it's still on for him. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Throw in for Denmark. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. Plenty of support here. And there's the feed into the box. That's all they can conjure for now. Good pressure to win the ball back. Can they create something from here? And a fine cross. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Damsgaard. And Højbjerg with it. Tremendously strong in the tackle. It's there for him. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. And you truly sense it's a matter of how many. Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Happy to take on the shot. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Højbjerg. Well, it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Well, they're going for the short one. Read it well. Petkovic. And Kramaric on the ball. Possession one. Martin Braithwaite. And they need to get tighter here. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Brozovic. And he read it well, intercepting it.
Well, these fans are making for the exits now. Their team have been totally outplayed today.
Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Oh, great attacking play. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And just 5 minutes remaining. And Denmark come away with it. Kramaric. Well, they might be onto something. Well, a chip that went awry.
Well, maybe it was the right option, but his technique let him down there.
Martin Braithwaite. A very good tackle. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home. Kick-off just moments away. We really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Croatia up against Norway.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well-timed tackle. Now can they create something? Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
Couldn't put it away. Offside, however.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
And support available. And the starting 11 for Croatia. Marcelo Brozovic plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. I must say this looks promising. But quick thinking defensively. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous, when he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
Torsby. Great pressure to win the ball back. Alexander Sørloth. For a pass that lacks quality. Promising position, this. Chance to take the lead. Oh, he's given the ball away. Berge. El Yunusi. Berge. And taking it away. Bonna Sosa. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Vida. Juranovic. Brekalo. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Joshua King. Delightful pass. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Mislav Orsic. And fed forwards. And after that run while in possession, a corner kick has been given. It's a short one.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And that was a very fine read. Berge. Morten Torsby. On the ball, Mohamed El Yunusi. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack.
Well, as you can see from the stats, there's been little between the two teams. It's been really tight, really cagey. Let's just hope it opens up, and one of these teams...
Oh, big chance here! And it's in! 1-0, they breached the defence. 1-0 then. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Excellent ball over the top. Not to be this time. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Petkovic. And it's with Brekalo here. And he read that brilliantly at the back. El Yunusi. Now Haaland. On the ball, Mohamed El Yunusi. Björkan. A chance there. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Possession one. Alexander Sørloth. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. El Yunusi. On to Haaland. Spot on with that tackle. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
The body's forward, and the break looks on. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Petkovic. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. So a throw in here. Alexander Sørloth. And he takes it away. Oh, big chance! Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. So a half an hour remaining. Losing possession a bit easily. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. Modric. Brozovic. Moving into the advanced position. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Pedersen. And the ball with Sørloth. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Joshua King. Interception to snuff out the danger. Mislav Orsic. Going for the dink. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. So in business once more on the back of that very important equal. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Bergen. And that's an important intervention. Brozovic. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Morten Thorsby. Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, not hard to read that pass. King. Firing it towards goal. And blocked for now. And reading it absolutely superbly. Brekalo. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Joshua King. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Brozovic. A bit of running room now on the wing. Now showing excellent vision. A top save, and that keeps it all square.
Well, you're right, Derek, a top-class save, and such an important one as well. That surely would have been it had it gone in.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. This might be ideal for the counter. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And that is the whistle. And now they get the ball rolling. Piontek. I must say, this looks promising. Will it be? Oh, that was a chance to give them an early advantage.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and that was a poor effort. He must hit the target.
Elianusi. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And the shot, and the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot, and now a chance for them to take the lead here. Can he make it 1-0? And a timely penalty save. And now the delivery. And now the visionary Lewandowski. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Oh, he's given us away. And fed forwards. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, great vision. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Far from a good pass. Piontek. Piontek. Joshua King. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, I must say it did look so promising, but the flag is raised. Offside the verdict, Stuart.
Well, he's just too eager there. It's the right run, but he's made it too early.
Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Lewandowski. Return to Piontek. Is this the moment? And a goal to square the game. Into the seat stuff. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Berge. Now what can they do from here? King. Looking towards the back post. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Well, not quite the cross he was hoping for. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Milik. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Piontek. Can he play it in? And good pressure high up the pitch. Morten Thorsby. Moving into the advanced position. Must take the lead here. Oh, blocked it. Dangerous looking through ball. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Bergen. On to King. Well read to win possession back. Holland. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Chance here. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. That is that. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Joshua King. King. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Oh, terrific pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, Arkadiusz Milik acquitted himself well in that first half. What have you made of his performance so far?
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
And the cross has promise. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Plenty of room in the wide area. Well, wide by a hair's breadth. Almost had it where he wanted it. Lewandowski. Now a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Holland. Holland. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. So they restart the game, and only one team in it. Well, there to intercept. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Oh, it's cheeky! And that's the way to keep the ball out of the net.
Well, he doesn't get enough on it, does he? That's too easy for the goalkeeper, I think.
Piontek. On to Milik. Body in the way. Alexander Sørloth. Now with King. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He has teammates around him.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode.
Well, these fans are starting to make their way to the exits here. The game is surely beyond them now.
Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And it's going to run through to the keeper here.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And he could really get at the opposition. Click with the block. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. They take it short. Cross could be useful. Not really the ideal clearance. Can he take advantage? And still danger here. Well, nothing comes of it. King. Chance here. Well, the post getting in the way there. A real struggle to contain him. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it fizzled out. Berge. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, you can't blame him for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And he takes it away. Five minutes to go. And give it away by Lewandowski. Oh, that's a pass of high quality, but mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
Elianusi. It's been threaded by Lewandowski. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Ukraine up against Norway.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Alexander Timchik. Well, the attack looks promising. And snuffing out the danger. Holland. They could nudge in front. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, that's the end of that for now. Holland. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. An important interception. Malinovsky. Crossing opportunity. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Alexander Sørloth. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. But then the one that goes astray. Yaremchuk. Lovely ball over the top. Can he put it away? And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Yaremchuk. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Alexander Timchik. Timchik. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Elyounoussi. Elyounoussi. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Serhii Sidorchuk. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Morten Thorsby. Really good interception. How can he take them on and beat them? He takes aim. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Stepanenko. The ball with Sidorchuk. Chance to finish. Oh, magnificent reaction. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Timchik. Chance to cross. Surely. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Perfect challenge.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, have enjoyed so much possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
And the keeper's hand does the trick. Holland. Stian Rode Gregersen. And the ball with Sørloth. Berge. Torsby. Berge with it. And there it is. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well shown inside. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Really closing him down. Alexander Sørloth. This looks promising. Can he take the chance? Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Kacharaba. Using space on the opposite flank now. Zubkov. Well, they're on the scent of something positive, but they dealt with the threat posed. Holland. And very deftly cut out. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Zubkov. Well, out of play, under pressure. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. King. And he cuts in from the wing, and no way through. Yaremchuk. Edward Sobol. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And out of play. The pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Kacharaba. Dovbik. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. It is to be a throw-in. Chance to play it in. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Very timely interception. Promising looking ball. Read it well. Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. El Yunusi. "15 minutes left for play. He's going forward well here. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Berge. Now with King. A chance maybe from the wide position. And a long way out here. Determined defending. Playing it short. King. Oh, lovely ball. Well, they've solved the problem for now, but let's see. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. So back underway at 3-1. And a fine tackle. An awful lot of green space to run into. In position. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Alexander Zubkov. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe and... Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been built. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Denmark up against Norway.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
And the starting lineup for Denmark. Kasper Schmeichel stands between the posts. Andreas Christensen plays alongside Simon Kjær in central defence. Christian Eriksen starts alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. He's found a pocket of space. But quick thinking defensively. Kasper Dolberg. And a good-looking ball. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high, you're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
Torsby. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Bad pass. And a creative look about this. Well, disappointing end to the move. And very deftly cut out. Oh, showing excellent vision. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Elyounoussi. On to Holland. King. Able to get a body in the way. Mikael Damsgaard. A deft clearance. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. King. A very timely interception. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. There's a slide rule pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Fabier. A good and fair challenge. Morten Thorsby. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. And possession given away. Well, half-time coming up shortly, and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time if it stays like this.
Might be a chance here. Still alive. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Morten Thorsby. Back to Holland. Not the pass he had in mind. That is that for the first half. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And slipped through beautifully. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Holland. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Kasper Dolberg. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Could be a chance to break here. And teammates to play it to. Can they keep it going? No problems for the keeper. Martin Braithwaite. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. under pressure. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Elyounoussi deserves credit for winning the ball back. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And into the last 30 minutes now. It is a decent-looking attack here. And it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Options in the middle. King. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Unable to keep the ball that time. Julian Riasson. Berge. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Now can they counter clinically? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Throw into Norway. And Denmark doing well to regain possession. "15 minutes left for play. Elyounoussi. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And now having a go. Nicely saved. And played short. Eriksson. Takes aim. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Elects to go short. And a shot from some way out. Corner again. But he's gone short with it. And the keeper there to deal with it. Alexander Sørloth. Well, very effective play in possession. Could pull one back here, which he does. And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, this could be productive. But a good piece of tidying up. Being egged on by the crowd. Really well played pass. Crossing opportunity. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And that is going to be that. Well, it's